Далее. А далее я не совсем буду продолжать по основному квесту бокового квеста, то есть этого аддона. А хочу подцепить еще кое-какие квесты. И для этого я вернусь в Рейвен-Рок. И пойду, так, который часто, я днем пойду. И вот пойду как бы гулять из Рейвен-Рока. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Опс, а что там такое у нас? Что за битва? Капитан.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
То есть меня можно типа потерять, да, вот только не стражничка, ну-ну.
We were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago. But I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back. We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses. Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is. I don't. All I know is that the Ashspawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family. Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock.
Ну, отлично.
Report back to me if you just
Все спросил у него.
for anything unusual.
О, Declaration of War.
Have you found something? This is strange. The note says it's from General Falks Carius, but that's impossible.
Почему?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
Круто, блин. То есть я должен все сделать, а ты
This
так,
General
типа.
Carius sounds out of his mind.
Можно, конечно, взять для коллекции. С другой стороны, нафига она мне, да? Так, ну у меня... Вон, кстати, вулкан-то, Моровинт, елки-палки. Даже двигается. Ну, вот у меня задание появилось. Вот сюда мне идти. Как у меня вес-то теперь? Ну, еще пока все нормально. Ну, вообще-то, тут еще раскопки тут один чувак должен вести, насколько я помню. Он мне тоже нужен. Да, вот здесь, кстати. Ну-ка. Точно.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
Сколько лет прошло, я помню.
Sirrah,
И?
sorry, never touched the stuff. With me? What's the matter with you? Sorry, I've just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest. The name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Azador. But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you. You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrow. Who knows how much to reach the door. Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig. You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 centimes on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off. You ever hear of Azador?
Yeah.
He was the first great Nord enchanter, maybe even the first human to master elven methods. His best work was buried with him, though. A set that my patron calls the Relics are supposed to be down in his tomb. Now, they're old, and they're powerful. A combination like that makes them pretty valuable to certain people. And I happen to know certain people. What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold? It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you. Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
Занимайся. Подойду позже к тебе. Так, квест это у меня никуда не делся, естественно, новый появился. Убить этого генерала Фалкскариуса. Сейчас быстренько генеральчика убьем. Мимо избушки я тоже пройду. Вот тут избушка какая-то. Ну, я не к вам пока, так что отстаньте от меня. Я вот в это место.
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Так, какой у меня шаут-то стоит?
On the huss!
Что там еще остался? Кто живой, что ли? Ха-ха, кучка в воздухе повисла. Трупец-то вот повис в воздухе. Так, а идти-то мне надо сюда вот.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Так, ну что тут у нас? Это на крышу. На крышу-то мне надо или? А может посмотреть, что на крыше-то? Почему бы нет? А он тут еще какой-то
I knew
гаденыш.
I heard something. Bruce, Rhoda!
Ну, вернемся. Так, куда мне? Что это такое, кстати? А, это тарелка просто, господи.
Bruce, Rhoda! That'll teach you.
Да, вот это тоже прикольная вещица. Спайдеры эти. Я боюсь их не тем огнем. То есть я не той магией бью, они же огненные. Зачем же их? Это? Ладно, что с ними, не до этого, не до спайдеров.
I was sure I heard something.
А, ключ нужен, да и елки-палки. А где ж я вам ключ-то найду? Это выход вообще. То есть сюда я пришел. Отсюда я пришел и мне нужен ключ. Так, а тут что? Ключ нужен. Где же мне взять ключ-то? Фига, там аж 3 письма. Откуда у меня ключ-то взялся? Ну, не важно. Я как-то успел
Did you hear something?
подобрать и даже не заметил.
Fus Roda!
Да что же он это? Что-то его не очень берет это все, а?
Do your worst.
Where'd you come from?
Здоровенький. Какой попался-то, а? Он меня поранил его.
I've failed.
Че ты это самое? Правильно его хоть что убил-то? Ух ты, ёлки-палки. Фу-фу-фу-фу.
Who's there?
Все время смущает, когда какое-нибудь название такое дадут. Вот. Двервен Мейс of Animus. Анимус. Какой анимус? Нахрен.
Don't remember how to fight.
Че, вы еще не прибили, что ли?
I knew it.
Броню даже я не могу взять. Так, а что хорошее что-нибудь есть у вас? Ничего нет, что ли? Ух ты. Квест активировался. Квест активировался из-за книги. Но. Это на самый верх выход. Так, сейчас я еще посмотрю, что там. Где пауки эти бегали. Надо же все досмотреть, пока я здесь. А, ну да, тут везде валяются ключи, короче, я случайно один взял, не обратил внимания просто. Так, можно, конечно, было бы почитать, но что-то неохота. В принципе, если квест не активируется, какая разница? Ну, еще новый ингредиент. Так, вот здесь были пауки.
There you are.
Are you prepared for your death?
Done and done.
А, ну тут больше ничего нет. Ну, здрасте, закрыли меня. Молодцы, блин. Хардстоун, это тоже только в этом аддоне есть. А ты-то что долбишь? Ну все, можно выходить. Так, теперь в этот город основной. Я еще хочу не забыть раздать этот напиток, который это рекламирует владелец кабака. А то я так какой-нибудь потеряю его, эти бутылочки. Если, конечно, они не квестовые, их вообще возможно скинуть. Так. Кто меня попросил раздать? Ага, вот. Кому тут раздавать? Блин, никого нет. Ну, это...
What are you gawking at, Outlander?
Your visit here would be tolerated as long as you abide... What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear. Remember, we're watching you.
You look able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Еще один квестик.
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived. Yes, the strident squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine? One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers. Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if
Так,
as the
ну,
wife to the second counselor of Raven. Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock.
Ну,
How
большая
I hate
шишка.
that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday. He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here. I assure you, if I could convince Admiral to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock. Admiral and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold. I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain. Oh, how kind. Thank Gelders for me, won't you?
Так, один
My
я только
husband is second
раздал.
counselor, so I certainly have the means to
Ну-ка,
do
ты
it.
возьмешь?
If you find
Looking
out-
for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies? I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen? Careful with those netches. They may look
Кузнец.
seriously.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll
Так,
fix
3
it up
штучки.
right.
Тут народу-то не дофига, елки-палки. Кому давать-то? Ну и что тут у нас? Заброшенный дом. А почему? Зачем он? Для чего? Ну, может, потом выясню. Так, кто-то еще у нас есть. Ты вот.
Well, my wife and I are doing the best we can to keep Raven Rock fed. Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with. Just got some of my merchandise off the latest supply ship. See if anything strikes your fancy. Well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make a deal.
Продашь, что таскать-то, собственно, с собой? Смысл в чем?
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes? The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it. Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Bah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock. And when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. His drinks are outstanding. Thanks.
Так, 5
East
раздал.
Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no
Но этот
stone.
пиздел не сидит, я смотрю.
Are the ash yams growing like you expected this season?
А в самом-то кабаке нельзя разве раздать? Ну-ка.
I work for Mogrul.
Why you're leading Cretius on, I'll never understand.
Welcome to the Rutching Sorry. Gildus won't allow me to drink while I'm working at Venetch. Until next time.
Teldrin Sero, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your
Mogrul
service.
doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else. You looking for trouble? Stay out of my way.
As the wife to the second counselor of Raven Rock, it would be my pleasure to
Your
help you
visit
any way
here
that I
will be
can.
tolerated as long as
want you
you
to let me
abide
know.
by
My wife and I are doing the best we can
Otherwise,
to get Raven Rock fed.
Glover Mallory's the name.
Remember,
If you're looking for a smith,
we are watching
you found one of the best.
Чё-то желающих нету.
An armor to me. I'll
Так,
fix
а
it
ты
up.
кто?
Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, Serio.
In the way of companionship. You should be
Not today. Too many things on my mind.
Serving the drinks.
Ты смотри, говнюк какой, а.
For her.
If you ever need apothecary
Councillor Morvain
supplies,
safe,
talk
and
to
I
my
intend
wife.
to take that oath to the
Чё-то все заговорили одновременно. А ты кто?
I'd be on the first ship off this island if I had the coin. What a waste.
You should do it in person.
It's not from your father. It's from Captain Velith.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Geldis. Please, tell me, what did he say?
Speak quickly.
He said he'll meet you where you met for the first time. He said you'd know what it means.
I do.
You want something from me?
Thank you. Miserable. Just miserable.
Is something amiss?
Oh, I hate this place. At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it.
Captain Velez,
Сама скажи, вот он. Гилдис
Keep
стоит.
yourself safe. Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
Still keeps me awake at night.
Так, а ты кто?
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that
I
will
think
ever
so.
grace your lips.
Oh, hello. You looking for a handout or something?
A word.
Ну-ка.
Well,
Fethys,
tell
I'm quite
Geldis
busy
that
at the
Miri
moment.
says she really
Why hasn't
appreciates
a
it.
Redoran guard been
Next time then.
like I
Так, 7
requested?
штук раздал.
you and I
Хорошо.
both know we can't spare anyone right now.
As the wife to the
don't
second
care if you still
counselor,
have friends
you
in the
aren't
East
here with
Empire.
bad news
Понятно,
about my
понятно. Да,
husband,
да,
are you?
да, да.
They abandoned us long
Bear it.
ago, so your
My wife and I
Так,
are
ну
doing
тут
the
я
best
вроде
we
со
can
всеми
to
уже
get Raven Rock
побеседовал.
So I certainly have the means
Next
to
time you're
reward
hungry,
you if
stop
you buy
by.
my folio.
I always have plenty of food for sale.
This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. What's the point trying to make a life here? This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. What's the point trying to make a life here?
Geldis, I need to know if you've heard anything.
If you're dealing with me, there's only one thing to remember. Pay your debts or end up hurt. Take that swill and pour it down a well.
Фига себе.
Until next time.
Doing your job, Admiral.
Еще с помоями обозвал. Прекрасный напиток. Блин, уже закрылись все елки. Надо до утра ждать теперь. Так. Кузнец.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
С тобой я
I'll give you
говорил.
this warning only once.
I work for
Stay out of
Mogrul.
my way.
You got a
and we'll do
problem,
just
you
fine.
talk to him.
Где кузнец-то? появился. Да я ж с ним говорил уже, господи. Так, а вот эти, которых я кирку отнял, что они скажут? Может, тоже хотят венца? Так, а где они все? С ума сошли, они ж тут были. Нифига себе.
Oh, hello. You looking for a handout or something?
Why you're leading Cretius on, I'll never understand. Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you. Be careful out there.
А мужик твой где?
Excuse me, Captain. Do you have any plans for the west end of town? We feel
What news do you
awfully
bring from
exposed
Fort
over
Frostmoth?
there. I understand.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
I got those special poisons you asked.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
10 тысяч, нифига себе.
And that's the end of it, understand?
It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder. Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they called Emberbrand wine. Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask. If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself. You would? That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it myself right now.
Чем вы таким заняты тут?
They're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search one of the abandoned houses on the outskirts of town. Ah, this is bone mold armor. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say? It's fashioned from actual bone that's been reinforced with a resin-like material and then shaped to form the armor plating. It might appear brittle, but I'd wager it could stop the blow of a weapon better than iron or steel. All of the soldiers in this town are Redoran Guard. Some of the best warriors that House Redoran has to offer. I've spent quite a few years honing their skills, and I can assure you they're not just your average city guard. To protect Councillor Morvain, of course. He has quite a few friends on the council back in Morrowind, and they wanted to ensure his safety while he was here. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
Так, с
Find me
этим
that
все.
stash of
Если
wine.
еще раз,
With the Ashbourne
не,
threat
он не
taken
будет
care
брать
of,
вино.
I can give my men the
Your
rest they
actions
deserve.
here have been a
Well
blessing
done,
to it.
friend.
Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with.
Ты случайно тебе не по второму разу дал?
Got the best merchandise on the island. Have a look for yourself.
Но меня это как бы тоже устраивает, если тебе второй раз дал. Ну-ка, ну-ка.
Why you're leading Cretius on, I'll never understand. Be
Oh,
careful
hello.
out there.
My father and mother are the
No,
richest on the... Well, tell Geldis that Miri says she really appreciates it.
Точно.
Next time, then.
ко второму разу беру.
Why you're leading Cretius on?
Ну и ладно, как бы, какая разница.
Just remember.
Пойду сдам задание ему тоже.
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips. Perfect. All that's left now is to go ahead and wait for the patrons to come in. As promised, here's a little something for yourself. The blacksmith up at Skull Village seems to have gone missing, and they've asked us to keep an eye out. The blacksmith up at Skull
Так, все,
seems to
да.
have gone missing.
Тоже денег дает, много денег, главное, дает.
Eye out.
Так, ну я что думаю-то? Слетаю сейчас на материк, так сказать, и сброшу все домой. Тут он набрал уже очень много. Во-первых, ничего я не подхватил там. Нет. Так, строительные материалы сюда. Не знаю, зачем это надо. Зря. Зачем я это взял? Почему их не две написано, а по одной? Ну, неважно. Черт, у меня уже тут все занято. Надо посмотреть, как это можно прокачать. мощный. И такой красиво выглядит, я бы сказал. Драгоценные камни сюда. Набрал-то, набрал, ужас. А что у меня так много веса-то занимает все еще? Книг-то сколько, господи.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Я ж книг там набрал в этой... Как его? Ха. В королевстве этого Моры. Жуткое количество совершенно. Обалдеть. И вот, кстати, теперь у меня этих джазбеев-то хватит. Но почему-то у меня больше нет бабочек и пчелок. Так, и джаз Б я еще возьму минут 14. Не понял, почему их только 11? Что за фигня? Их же было больше. Ничего не понял. Так, Нэч Джерри. Ну, я уже находил. Или оно не здесь? Не здесь должно быть. Нет, так может оно в этих, в поуш... Или еда. А где еда? Еды-то у меня и нет никакой. Так и это я что ли потерял? Тут нет. Просто полная неразбериха. Уберу-ка я, пожалуй, эти кольца в локпикинг. Все равно и так открываю в результате. Что там? Вносят путаницу. Не нужны они мне. Бартер оставлю, не надо, торгую все-таки. Так, ну все, конец эпизода.